Greetings and salutations. We're back with some Hearthstone. Now, lately in the meta for Beyond the Emerald Dream or Into the Emerald Dream or whatever, the Lost City of Aggro is coming up. No worries about that. Matter of fact, real quick, I want to know, can you actually see Ungoro cards early? No, you cannot. Except for some of the ones that have already been released to the people that can, and you can use them, and they're pretty good, not gonna lie. Okay, so first off, Dissolving Ooze, wonderful card, I love it. Matter of fact, as soon as I can find it, I'll get rid of them, and I will put in the Ooze. There's a reason for that. Now, this is the deck I'm going to be doing today. It's going to be the Aggro Pirates. Now, I built this deck for a friend on Twitter. She kind of got out of playing Standard, and she wanted a cheap deck that you could build if you had older Standard cards, which, you know, you have South Sea Captain, he's an older Standard card. Dread Corsair is an older Standard. Water Cannon's kind of an older Standard card because it's almost a year old now. Almost going on to 2 years older now. And the rest of this stuff is commons. There's no legendaries. It's just a very cheap deck you could slap together, but it does work. And I will say that. There isn't a whole lot of control. It's mostly about trading and using your Crystal Cove, which most people don't really care for. But the other card I want to talk about before I get into this is this one right here. This card is amazing. And you can get this through the event, which, by the way, the event's going on right now. But the Sharp-Eyed Lookout. I'll remember Lookout. So, let me go to the event real quick. Right there. First part of the event, you can get 2 Sharp-Eyed Lookouts. Third part of the event, you get 2 Golden Sharp-Eyed Lookouts. Now, this card, the reason why the Sharp-Eyed Lookout is so good is the battle cry draws, from what I can tell, the next card in your deck. So it tells you what's coming up. So it's kind of like Narain Sooth Fancy, except you don't have to play her to get the fortunes to understand what the next card is. You just highlight her in your hand, and she says, "Ah, yes, I know the next card. It's this." When you battle cry her, it makes it 1 mana cheaper. This can really change the flow of things. If you take a look, let's say you are doing an Imbue Priest or an Imbue Shaman or whatever, and you want Malorn, the Way Watcher. Well, Malorn, the Way Watcher, shows up and it says it's the next one in your deck. You've already imbued 4 times, you're getting up to turn 7, and you're like, boy, I play her on 6. No, wait, because that wouldn't work. You'd have to play her on 7. But anyway, you could essentially draw the next card in your deck and play it 1 mana cheaper. It really does help. But I'm gonna do some Aggro Pirates because, as you noticed, the meta kind of slowed down a little. Unless you're playing against like Demon Hunter or Hunter, Zergag Token Hunter. Both of those seem to be rather aggressive. Now, the reason I went with Raiding Party is it says draw 2 pirates. I had the other one in there that says draw a minion if it's a pirate. Draw a card. Or draw something else.
The dream must be protected.
I kind of want to keep all of it. So I'm not worried about the Hose and Roughhouser. If I top deck the Cinder Sword, it'll be fine. I just need to wait till 3 to get the full value of it.
These could belong to a brand new species.
That's a problem. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have to wait till 3 to get it. Like that, Wind Fury. So then next turn I can Cinder Sword into Nightmare Fuel. Well, you didn't discover, so that kind of rip-a-doodled. Yes. I should have gone for Narelle. But whatever. Now he can't Narelle or Niall and get the Discover value. Not a bad card. Pyrrhic the Blazing is going to be nice, though. The question is... I need Pyrrhic the Blazing. Not Pyrrhic the Blazing. I need a card that's behind Pyrrhic the Blazing. I should probably just place Sailboat Captain and get it over with. No, I'll do this. I'll actually play the Roughhouser. It doesn't matter if it dies. I mean, realistically, I don't want it to die, but... You know, what are you gonna do? If it dies, it dies. No big deal. Normally, this is a bit more aggressive, but... It's kind of slow right now, which is interesting for this deck. See, I didn't play a lot during the Dark Moon Fair. Should have played that the other way around. Like, played it over here to get both of them taught. Oh. That's interesting. So what we do is we do this. There we go. Now we're being aggressive. Be aggressive.
Masterful. I concede.
Most people don't play pirates. They just don't. Getting the Cinder Sword on 1 was nice, but at the same time, I needed to wait until 2 to play Smoke Bomb. I mean, I've had it where you go second, you get Nightmare Fuel, Cinder Sword, so you go coin, Nightmare Fuel, Cinder Sword, pop them in the face for 4 on turn 1. Kind of disgusting.
Must be protected.
That's nice. But those 2 are dumpster. I need Water Cannon. Dissolving Ooze is not bad. If I get Cinder Sword off the rip again, it'll be me. I'll be coining into Nightmare Fuel Cinder Sword for sure. But that's if I get it. If not, I'm gonna have to hope for really? It's like I've seen this before. Yeah. I could technically... I don't want to coin Smoke Bomb. I wanna try to not feed into Imbue Shaman. Cinder Sword? Nope. Rip. What do we get? Bad. Not the worst. I'll take it. Just because I get more bodies on board. Maybe the play is Coin, Nightmare Fuel, Defias. Depends on what I draw. That's never good. Yeah, we're doing that. Nightmare Fuel. Two less to attack. Makes it 4 Reborn, but I don't want the Starship piece, so we're going to play that. There's something on board. Play this, I get an additional 2/2 copy of it, and I can get another Dark Gift. I need my Cinder Sword. She's gonna evolve that again. Or he's just gonna go face. Sure. Nothing with taunt. Nice. Let's see, we'll do this. What do we get? Interesting. 3/3 with charge. It's not bad either. That's value. 100% value. We're gonna do this. Lifesteal. I did like the Pyro with charge, but definitely got to go with the lifesteal angle. So ideally, I would love to get into. I'd love to be able to hit that, kill it, trade. I need a Crystal Cove. I need... Alright, well, not Crystal Cove. I have Crystal Cove. I need Water Cannon. And I need... That's it. I could play Roughhouser, Water Cannon. Ball. He should have played that first. Well, I want the health. I play this, I could play Bargain Bin. Yeah, that looks to be the play. Trade that there, trade that there. See, now the Dissolving Ooze, you get that you end up destroying it, and it gives you a spell that says give a target minion on the battlefield that amount of stats. So taunt. You gotta trade that in there. Oh wow, he went for the 4/4. Odd. Playboat does not help me. So then we go like this, so we go... Give a minion 4/4. Now when he plays a minion, He's gonna play a junk minion. Yep, I get 2 of them. I mean, to be fair,
This war shall not meet the fate of Argus.
oof, that's rough. He'd be smart to trade not there. That was a foolish trade, my friend. Not what I need. Well, there's the water cannon. I didn't want to give him that much health. I could have swung again, but that have topped him off. It's not going to be good. I'm probably going to lose. Just that Divine Shield taunt really ate into me. Who runs Big Game Hunter in 2K25? Crazy. More wolves. There we go. Toy boat. Toy boat. Water cannon. This. This. Then we can play another Crystal Cove into a Hosen Roughhouser. And give my pirates win figure, at least one of them. Wouldn't have been bad to get the taunt pirate gets cost there. Corsair. Dread Corsair would have been nice. It's just this one's not gonna be a winner, for sure. It's gone on too long, he had too much lifesteal. Oh, he's trading? You can't be serious. So I'll just Crystal Cove next turn. Slap down a pirate with... Actually, I could do this, and Crystal Cove and still swing. And then that's going to be a big fella. Yeah. Alright. So we do this.
My turn.
There's that.
Good hit. My turn. Blood and plunder.
Keep back!
100% dead this turn, but
I give up.
you can see what I was going for. It just didn't come together at the right time, and it took too long to get into it. I drew like a complete chimpanzee over here, drawn like a gibbon. I'm like, that's terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But yeah, what are you gonna do? The cost of the deck caps out at 4, so
Valir versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild.
that's
The dream must be protected.
awful. We'll keep him because if I can Cinder Sword, that'd be great. Rip. I get a Cinder Sword straight away. I could technically I can't Nightmare Fuel into the Cinder Sword because I need a combo to get the Dark Gift. Oh, good. This one's not looking good either. Unless I get Cinder Sword straight away, or Water Cannon. There should be a chance that this becomes a Mimic.
Time waits for no one.
Jewels and gems and wonderful things. Point into 6 nature spells. Oh, yep, there you go. There's Cinder Sword, but it doesn't help me. I need a spell to then play Cinder Sword to then play... Or I need a spell to then play Nightmare Fuel to play Cinder Sword to then play 2 Dread Corsairs. Even if I get a second Nightmare Fuel, I will Nightmare Fuel to combo into a Nightmare Fuel into a Cinder Sword into the 2 Dread Corsairs. I mean, that's how I have to play it, realistically. Swashbuckler kind of made it a little bit easier on that. Really. Sure. None of those help. I could Hosen Roughhouser into Nightmare. It's not going to work, though. I need to draw something. I need to draw a cheap something. Anything right now. Thank you. So we go you into Nightmare Fuel. I'll take it into Cinder Sword. He's got Thunderstorm because he's been discovering nature spells just like he's completely bananas. I play Hosen Roughhouser into... I can't.
Good hit. My turn.
We'll do it.
I concede.
Aggro Pirates. Like, all you need is that to get that first thing off the immediate thing. So if you can get the treasure guy there, or you can get something else to proc the Nightmare Fuel, or if you get to go second, you get the coin. That was like the perfect hand with the 2 Dread Corsairs. Because I mean, you're talking 8 mana worth, or 8 attack, 6 health worth of stats on the board.
The dream must be protected.
Crazy. I would like a dark... Oh. Kind of works. I need a Cinder Sword, though. Cinder Sword off the top. If I get Cinder Sword, I'm going to just coin into Smoke Bomb. No. Treasure Distributor. Ooh. I like that. Because now I can treasure into SI7, but I'm waiting to get my hands on a Cinder Sword. If I get my hands on a Cinder Sword, I'll just Treasure Distributor, Cinder Sword, 2 Corsairs. All for 2 mana. Oh, good. Infestor next turn. Ugh. Cinder Sword wouldn't go amiss right now. Here comes the Infestor. It's basically token DK. Oh wow, he's gonna summon more ants? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing? Like all one-cost stuff? Generating corpses? Is that it? Oh, Cinder Sword. I waited that. I wanted to play that because I wanted to thin out the deck. Let's put a few of them over there. Oh, good. I need a weapon. It's not a weapon. Not bad.
This guy's toast.
Menagerie DK. I'm dead. I'm just straight up dead. The only way I could save me is if I managed to get my hands on a... It's Undead Pirate, Undead Beast, that's why. You got Undead Pirate and Beast, that's why. Got it. Makes sense. If I get Cinder Sword right now, it'll help, but nope. That's game.
I never make two trips.
A doodle-doo. Can't play him. Play him. That's interesting. Man, I'm already dead. And it's all because I didn't get Cinder Sword. He'll probably tell me I'm garbage or something like that.
Valera versus Lady Vash.
From strife comes opportunity.
If I had just gotten that sword, that would have swayed the momentum of the battle. Again, another perfect setup. All I need is either the treasure distributor and the sword. Now watch, I'll get the sword. Smoke bomb. Not bad. I like that though. I also like that. It's a pirate. Discovers the new card. Discovers card from the newest expansion. Uh, I mean, why not, right? You can always record with OBS and just keep them on your PC. Hmm. I like the Twisted Tree. That's not good either. I'll take the Briar Spawn. Problem with playing that is I no longer have a Dark Gift in my hand. But I can Dissolving Ooze into Nightmare Fuel now. So if I draw the Cinder Sword, I can just immediately dump my hand. Dissolving Ooze, Nightmare Fuel, Cinder Sword, Dread Corsairs for free. And then... Or I could... Nebula Shaman. It's gotten to that point where you could literally just... And... Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna do this. Do this. Ooh, that's nasty. I like that. Goodbye, Hagatha. Yeah, we'll do this too. Why not? Sure. Ooh, Murmur. Ooh, another one. I'll take 2 of those. 1 to play on 7, and 1 to play on 9. That one gives me 3 copies. Be a great... Ooh, yeah. Play that on 7, ooze it. Spit it on that one. Yeah. Okay. The problem with this is if he plays... That does not help me in the least. I can do it. Most people don't know what Dissolving Ooze is. They've never seen it. Here comes the Hagatha card. Summon a minion. He'll probably wait until he Shutter Blocks. This might actually be the Shutter Block turn. Oh. Okay. That's fine. It'd make no sense to trade right now. Smart move. Ooh. It's 3, 6. It's not enough. I need 8. So if I play this, then I could play Crystal Cove. I really, really need the weapon. Like, Raiding Party would go great, because then I can Bones into Raiding Party into maybe Cinder Sword, Double Dread Corsair, and just dump my hand. Figured he would do that. I figured he would do that too. Hooray for Control Shaman. See, now I could double the Dread Corsair and then pop out the Bargain Bin Buccaneer. Not, I mean, I probably should wait, though. Draw the other Crystal Cove, or wait until this opens to pop them again with the... Or just get the other Hose and Roughhouser, either way. Then again, Battlecry happens twice, I get 3 of those. He's already played a Hex, he's drawn a lot of cards, too. What are we looking at here? There's the shutter block. Oh, there's the other Crystal Cove, too. Spectacular. Play you. Click you. Hit there. Hit there. Do this. Do this. We're good. Now he's gonna play the Nebula. Battlecry Nebula, blah blah blah. Gets a whole boatload of stuff. Come on, dude. You know you want to play the Nebula guy. This gives you a Taunt and Elusive, and you'll win. Gives you 2 8-cost minions with Taunt and Elusive, which would give you 6.
Leave none standing.
That's what he was hoping for. He was hoping to catch the Spell Power Totem. Nice. There you go. I know he's got a way of getting stuff back, so it's not that big of an issue. He can just Baking Soda Volcano again. Or he'll Nebula. Even if he Nebulas and ends his turn, it won't matter. Because then I could just Crystal Cove, Toy Boat, Crystal Cove, Bargain Bin. And then I draw. Here we go. He's looking for Ysera. Now he's going to play Ysera. Okay. Cool. Do I want to win it right now? Nah, not yet. Oh, sweet. There's a Hose and Roughhouser. Wished I had that. Well, yeah, I'll do it this way. Now comes Ysera. And a whole bunch of cards. I could have played this, and I probably would have been able to be a little bit more effective, but it would have just left a 4-2 on board. And that may have been the misplay. I probably should have played this, but I kind of want to hold this in my hand in case he decides to play a whole bunch of cards and go face. I want to have a way around it. Yeah, he was hoping for the other thing, so he's got a thunderstorm again.
Leave none standing.
Yep. Surprised he's not playing his Battlecry Nebula. Or his Shutter Block. There's the Nebula. Boulder. Alec here. Nice. Ooh. Donka. He's got another Hex in there. He's already played both of his Lightning Storms. He's got another Baking Soda Volcano. He'll probably full trade. Nope, he's going to freeze. Nope, he's putting a copy. Nice. I'll take the 3 coins. Works fine for me, bud. You can't play it, and you didn't freeze my minions. Now he has to full trade, and it's not going to be enough, because that'll kill there. That'll kill there. And that won't kill there. 1, 2... Clicky, doesn't really matter. Clicky, doesn't really matter. Let's see. Boink. 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 And then we go this. Sure. Sure, we'll do this. I mean, he could still win. There's still a chance. He's probably going to go face with everything else. But he's already done Wish Upon a Star. He knows right now that he has to... He knows right now that he has to full trade. Yeah. Because if he doesn't full trade, he runs the risk of losing. Cool. Boink. I have one card left in my deck. Wonder what it is. Yeah, we'll figure it out. What is it?
I'm out of cards.
Shadow Step.
What a steal!
Too soon.
Set sail for sail! What a steal! What a steal!
Now he can't. He's already played his second. I mean, I'm gonna lose. Don't worry about that. He can play another Wish Upon a Star and I'm dead. Or he can play a Baking Soda Volcano and I'm dead. Or he just does this and gains, 9 mana with Ysera. Or does that right there. That's the game. It happens, I probably should have played that thing earlier, the minion earlier. I'm trying to think of his name, and I can't. Ziliax. The Stolen Ziliax earlier. If I had played the Stolen Ziliax earlier, I probably would have had it. That was the misplay. And that cost me. But, is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it. That's my Aggro Pirate deck. It does have, it has a flaw, and that is, it doesn't, it doesn't really work late game, because as you can see, it caps out at 5, or 4. But yeah, it's fun. You saw how fast it, how much short work it made of a druid. And, if you don't get the weapons, it happens, but that is what it is. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.